There's been a tech that I've been encountering lately that's really, really frustrating, and it's called the crouch tech. And it can impact a couple killers, Blight, Billy, and Demo as well. Billy is probably more often on the receiving end because most Billy players will go for saws, and it's really frustrating. And the best way I can explain it, our lovable man, he's got a chainsaw. And then we have the survivor right here. So they're running from the killer, and they're getting away, and they might make it to a doorway, they might make it to a window, somewhere where they're probably going to die from the chainsaw. Billy is, starting to rev, so they're thinking, okay, I'm boned. So what they do is, instead of taking a vault, hopping into a locker, doing a juke, dropping pallet, they instead crouch into a corner or crouch out in the open. And this allows them, the way that the hitboxes in DBD work, the hitbox is about up here. So when the survivor is crouching, he basically gets stuck. It's like it's a layer of air that is spawned above the survivor that you can't hit. It's like a protective barrier, and it sounds broken. That's because it is. It is complete bullshit. Their survivor hitbox is down here for them to get hit when they are crouching, when it should be the entire damn thing, right? A lot of the times when you are in Killer Shack, survivor will run to the doorway. A Billy will rev his chainsaw at the other doorway, start running, and then the survivor is just going to crouch, okay? And Billy will literally become stuck on top of them. Can't hit them, can't move, your power stops working upon that. And the reason that this is a thing, you can't aim up and down when using your power for Demo, Blight, and Billy. This becomes a problem also when you're trying to dodge the 20 million objects on Borgo, Autohaven, Yamoaka. Those maps are especially bad for Billy because of how much dog is just on the ground. You can't see it, you constantly run into it, and you can't avoid it because it's so low to the ground that it's out of your field of vision. Hens actually made a very good video describing this scenario.
Because they cannot change their camera vertically while using their power, crouching is extremely effective against them.
Like, look how insane that is. A Billy will get a proper run, he will aim straight at, okay, and a survivor will crouch and you can't get hit. Now, some people would argue that this is a killer interaction, like the blinding of the burning of Wraith, or the burning of Nurse, or destroying Spirit's Husk. The difference is, with those killers, you can actually counter it, you can avoid it. With this, you can't. There is zero way for you to counter this while you're in a sprint. The only proper way to counter this is, like Hen states, you can't sprint at them, you have to aim straight down, rev your chainsaw, and then go to confirm the hit. And here's even, I saw this, I looked up on YouTube earlier. I saw this guy, no hate to this guy, no hate to this guy whatsoever. This guy's a good survivor. This no hate, no flag, but look at this. How frustrating does it have to be for that Blight right there? Can't hit him, can't hit him, can't hit him. Insane counterplay, by the way. Insane counterplay. That Billy went crazy. He lined up his perfectly, and boom, crouch tech took away all of his happiness. Dude uninstalled the game. He lost his kids. He lost his family. He hates his life now. All because of this dog tech. It is making this game absolutely abysmal for Billy, Demo, and Blight players. So I'm going to go into the game, and I'm going to demonstrate a couple spots where you can actually do this. Like, look at that. That is fucking ridiculous. It also works on stairs and high elevation. Come here first, actually, and just crouch. Yep. I go around her. Just go around. Yeah, that's fantastic hitbox design, guys. On elevations like that, it's terrible. That shit should not work. Ooh. Do it again. That's so fucking stupid. Fantastic hitbox design. I literally get stopped going straight at the Steve. Straight at him, and I get full on stopped. Oh, yeah, that's busted. And this is on one map. This is on literally one map. There are probably hundreds of spots that you can do this on any map. I'm actually curious. Let's do it on Swamp because there is so much elevation on Swamp. Because if it works here, man, that means it works like over the entire map. Oh my god, dude. I worry that the fact that I might make this video, that people will immediately start doing this to Billy mains. But the only way to actually get it fixed, is to make some type of like call out to say, why does this exist? This is ridiculous. It works anywhere on this map. The map's elevation is all over the place. Doesn't matter how close you are. Oh my god, okay, all right. So the entirety of the map, no matter how small elevation, it is just a free crouch tech zone. If we apply the same logic on any map, if there's a slight elevation, it doesn't matter how small, Billy will not be able to hit. Some areas, you don't need any elevation for, as we can see with Killer Shack window, Killer Shack door, and pallets. All right, just stay right there. Fair and balanced game, nice. All right, let's go to an elevation to test it. Fantastic design, and then we'll do... Hooray! Okay. So, it only works on select spots for demo. It's more worse for Blight and Billy. Demo, it's not as bad. It's only on elevation. So, still bad, but not as bad, I guess. Like, look at that. An invisible wall basically spawns. Hooray! I love the crouch tech. It's fantastic. Haha, bad killer. You're bad. You're so bad. How consistent is it used in chase? I mean, if you practice it, it's probably pretty damn consistent. Perfect design. Yeah, nice. Like, look at this. Look at this. My thoughts on this tech are just, I don't have any hate towards people who use the tech. It's very frustrating when I face against it in game because what can you do? There's not really any counterplay unless you literally aim right at them with Billy. You're not gonna exactly know who knows how to crouch tech, when they're gonna do it. It's pretty challenging already for a killer who's really tough to play. It should not exist in the game, and I really hope Behavior fixes this soon. Make it so that Billy Blight have a completely different hitbox element so they can actually hit their shots. I don't think they need to move up and down during their power. I think they're fine the way they are regarding that, but you shouldn't be able to crouch and completely avoid a killer's power. That's ridiculous. No counterplay involved. I don't know. Maybe kill switch the entire game so it doesn't happen anymore. Maybe that'll work. One last note that I'll add at the very end is that this is considered a bug, at least by many creators and the devs themselves. Hens actually did report this bug. He made a ticket for it and he got some blood points for it. That's kind of cool. Unfortunately, Behavior said we can't guarantee that any particular action will be taken for the moment being. He did say that he made a ticket for this 8 months ago, so hopefully this video does encourage the devs, or at least bring it to light for them to see again, hey, this should probably be fixed. I've already reported through a ticket of my own, and I encourage you to do the same if you see fit. But yeah, I appreciate you all watching. Hopefully this gets fixed soon. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.